Importance of crime scene processing. By conducting a systematic examination of these areas, crime scene investigators uncover the physical evidence to help identify what happened and who was involved. First responders. Check victim's condition and responsible for the control of the crime scene. They also inform the investigators. Investigator. Upon arrival at the crime scene, the investigator shall request for a briefing from the first responder and make a quick assessment of the crime. The investigator shall assume full responsibility over the crime scene and shall conduct an assessment of the scene and inquiry of the incident. This involved informing the SOCO team to investigate further. Arrival of the SOCO team. They are only person allowed to enter the crime scene to prevent destruction or contamination of the evidences. The team leader coordinates with the first responders. The team leader approaches the victim and conducts a walkthrough at the crime scene. The team leader is also responsible for taking notes of the time and date, condition of the weather, direction of the wind, and writing down information gathered from the first responders. The team leader conducts a briefing for the whole team. The SOCO team protects the area by cordoning off the crime scene. And take note, the purpose of the cordon is to provide a highly visible barriers and protect the scene against potential damage and contamination. The SOCO team established a command post. Photographer. Before entering the crime scene, the photographer captures the whole crime scene for the general view. Proceed to the crime scene search. The team uses a strip search method in searching. The team put markings beside the evidence found and the photographer captures it. The team also searches outside the cordon areas to look for the possible evidence. The team puts marking on the evidence they mark. The letter is for the cadaver and the numbers are for other physical evidence. Case number are also indicated. Photographer. At the crime scene, photographer photographs the whole crime scene and the physical evidence in general view, mid-range view, and close-up view. And the sketcher measures the cadaver from the point of origin, which is non-movable object. The sketcher also measures the distance of the physical evidence from the cadaver. The sketcher is also responsible to sketch the rough sketch of the crime scene. Collection of the evidence. The evidence collector collects the physical evidence and put in a sealed container. And take note, before collecting the firearms used, make sure that it is unloaded and safe. Meanwhile, the chemist. The blood sample shall be swabbed using a cotton buds and put in a sealed container. The evidence collected should have tags and put labels on the evidence by placing her initial, date, and time for the proper identification before putting it inside the evidence box. The evidence collector turn over the evidence to the evidence custodian by signing in the turnover receipt. Before releasing the crime scene, the SOCO team conducts a final search to make sure that they search the crime scene thoroughly. Finally, the SOCO team releases the crime scene to the owner of vicinity.